Beautiful. 1994. And that's the card that was in it.
Yep.
And if anybody's got that catalog,
Because the box is from 1900, but the card's from around 1810 or whatever.
yeah. You play Faro, a full deck of cards goes in the dealing box like this. This is a straight dealing box. In other words, it's fair. Faro played, you made a bet on the card. And the first card, you shuffle the cards, it comes in there, the first card's dead. And then the next card is your winning card, and then you pull a card off, and then the losing card. And that's called a turn. And then it would sit there, you would pay the bets. The coppers is a loser card. If that was a loser card, we'd be paid. If it wasn't one of those two cards, they would just stay there. And then they would go to another round. That would come off, winning card, come off the losing card, and so on through the deck. So you could have 25 turns, 25 rounds of betting. The first card and the last card were not used.
So if you have a winning
Except
card, you win.
there was a special bet at the end, but that's
Well, if you win a card, you win. If you lose a card, you lose. If you don't, neither, you just keep going.
You just keep going.
You might want to explain that cheating device.
This is an arm holdup. This is, again, this is the rarest of the arm
Goes
holdups.
inside the sleeve.
This is called the Will and Fink. It wasn't the best. The best is called the Keplinger. And they were just a little smoother and they worked a little better. But as far as a collector goes, if they were going to have one holdout, they would have an arm holdout. And if they're going to have one type of arm hold, they would have this one. This is a Will and Fink.
Does it work?
Very rare. It works. This is the ace up the sleeve, and it works very well.
And it's pressurized. When you push down, it shot out.
Yep.
He was selling a holdout, and it was an extended holdout, and it got up to about $400, $500. And within the last 3 minutes, someone contacted him and said it's a Will and Fink, and you do not want to let it go for this amount because it didn't advertise it. He quickly pulled it. I don't know what happened to it.
It would have gone. I don't want to tell you how many more times. Larry sold the last one. He may or may not want to tell you what he sold it for.
Nice.
What's the other 10,000? I think. Yeah, cheaters carried that.
Not for cheaters, for murderers.
For murderers, yeah.
Have you done any DNA to see if there's blood on it?
I try to avoid that. You know? I paid so much for it, I was afraid I might have to give it back. That one over there is a cheater. Like, you know, it didn't take long before people started to manufacture things that if you're going to play, you had to cheat to win, because the Faro had about a 2% edge, and nobody was happy with a 2% edge, so they started to cheat.
What kind of cheating box is that?
That one? That's a Santel.
Italy.